So we have Rexaaayyy. Sorry?
Press start to begin.
Come over and... Is it working? Yeah.
Yep.
Don't put a commentating, so...
Oh, numpad 1.
Anything? Oh god, dude. Okay.
Alright, when you're ready, Rex.
Alright. Out.
Oh, nice demo mode. Okay. Just wait for the demo to clear. Yeah, so apologies for the delay.
Press start.
Alright. Woo!
Alright, so finally, this is Crash 2. 100%.
Yeah, so right off the bat he goes into level 2, Snow Go. A lot of the routing in this game, in terms of level order, comes down to masks.
You know what's gonna happen. Like,
First straight at the right.
no, sorry. Oh my god. I was doing this so well, and I wasn't actually well.
Alright, so you see straight away that the movement in this game comes down to this kind of slide spinning technique. It's called a neutral slide spin. Essentially you slide and then let go of the direction you're holding and then spin. And you carry the slide momentum into your spin and you go much faster than just walking or chaining slides or anything else. And that's basically what makes this game so fast. This is a 100% category, so it's going to be breaking all the boxes, and that's a cool skip right there. You're not supposed to be able to get the red gem on the first visit to this level, but by doing what Rex just did, which is called a glitch high jump, and into a body slam, you can reach. Oh, you can reach it early and not have to backtrack to this level later.
I don't even know.
That green exclamation mark box is a nitro detonator. There's most levels have nitro boxes in them. You can't break them without like dying, so you need to hit the detonator to break them. No, it's not.
Is it like an instance of chat open? We don't have chat open.
Oh no, we don't. We did have chat open, now we don't.
Yeah, I guess I just restarted.
So yeah, into Turtle Woods now. This level has 2 gems. The first gem is a kind of obscure one that you get for breaking no boxes. Just through prime? Okay.
Oh my god. Having a bit of an issue with inputs right now. I'm trying as hard as I can to just keep going fast without breaking any of the boxes here. Yeah, it's bad. Okay, that's all.
So yeah, after getting the blue gem, you, rather than backtracking all the way through the level and breaking all the boxes, or re-entering the level, you just kill yourself. It restarts you back at the start because you didn't get any checkpoints, and now you can go through and break all the boxes and get the box gem.
Oh no, god. Glitch low jump. Maybe I just screwed off the glitch low jump.
Yeah, there's a lot of routes that involve death abusing just because they allow you to get back to earlier points in the level without having to backtrack. And then this little secret on the floor.
Oh my god.
This game is kind of renowned for dropping inputs, so you press buttons and nothing happens.
That's a huge. That's a huge death. That's
Oh,
so
that's
bad.
awful. Oh my god.
Especially like twice in the, oh my god. Shout outs to every every crash runner right now that's just crying over how bad this little one is going.
It's alright, it's alright. But yeah, on the topic of dropped inputs, if you slide down a slope
Oh my God.
and then try and jump, you often just can't. Like it just won't let you jump if you're sliding down a slope. So that's something you need to be very aware of.
Oh my god, my zigzag's just not with it right now.
Yeah, I guess it's worth pointing out Rex is using a different controller to what he would normally be using, so it's an excuse.
That's my excuse.
That's alright.
No.
No, what? No.
Can that not happen, please?
Do you need to finish to get the blue gem?
Oh my god. Did I like?
No, you just
Yeah,
kill
this is
yourself.
yeah.
Okay, we'll get out of Turtle Woods and then the run will start properly.
I just don't even know anymore. I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Just focus, it's all good.
No, dude. I have no excuse anymore. This is just great. I feel like, trust me, I've played this game before. This is my first attempt. It might not look like it, but I have actually. What is the time? I don't even know.
You're at 6:25.
Oh, Jesus. I'm only +3 already. It's fine.
It's all good. Just get all the dumb stuff out of the way in the first couple levels, and then just nail everything else.
Oh no, dude. What is this? You gotta like take over.
Can you not just body slam?
No, I'll just do it that way.
Oh yeah, those holes, you're supposed to like kill a load of enemies and bounce out of them, but with glitch high jumping, where you basically just slide, spin, and then jump very quickly, gives you a lot of extra height and you can just get over those holes.
Yeah, okay, that was bad. I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it at all, that was terrible. I hope something is going better than this right now. I hope OD's run isn't that bad. Run. Oh please, oh, thank god. I don't even know.
So this is the first boulder chase level. You're going towards the screen, which can add an extra challenge because you can't see where you're going. And because you're moving so quickly with neutral slide spinning, you really need to know the level layout or you're just going to go into pits and just die a lot.
Can I spawn? Wait. I don't. Just keep track of that because you have to wait for these nitros here because there is no nitro detonator in this level. So we have to make sure that we let the boulder destroy the nitros. If you go too fast, the boulder will not actually ignite.
Yeah, if it doesn't happen on screen, it doesn't happen. This bonus is cool.
Oh man, come on.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, casual strats will be to bounce on each of those stripy boxes 10 times to break them, but do some cool slide spinning and get off them quickly.
Oh, one slide? Yeah. We were having a little debate about that the other night, because Dak uses circle to slide, and I use R1.
Yeah, I use the superior control scheme. Dusty will back me up in the chat.
Like that sort of was just bad, but I can't put all the blame on the controller. There was no.
It's all good. Just let it behind. So Hang 8 is a pretty long level. Is it the longest you walk on, or is Settlewood's longer?
I think Settlewood's is a bit longer.
Oh, okay. But
no, not longer.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But
They're
the
about 3 minutes each.
yeah, the route for this level is interesting.
Yeah. You've got the timer in the bottom corner, and you have to beat the level before that runs out, so you can get the
Yeah, the timer jam.
the timer gem. Yeah. And that checkpoint is a bit strange because it can crash your game or soft lock it if you die when you hit it from the side. So you want to make sure you hit it from the front.
Yeah, you've got to be very careful with that. Here. So for a normal player who doesn't know the level layout so well, it's actually pretty difficult to get to the end with enough time. But because but yeah, in a speedrun we get there at the end with a lot of time left and with breaking a lot of boxes at the start of the level. So. Oh,
okay.
What was that? Did you get stuck behind the TNT?
Yeah, I got stuck behind the TNT. That's fine.
Yeah, that strat with the boxes at the start of the bonus is quite cool. The way TNTs work, I think I've got this right. When they explode on screen, they have like an explosion radius, and they break all the boxes within that radius. But if they explode off screen, they have specific boxes that they always break, regardless of where the TNT is. And so you break the boxes underneath the TNT. The TNT like drops down. You go underneath it, get it off screen, and then it still breaks the box that's now like really far away from it. So it's a cool strat.
That death is costly. All the deaths I'm getting have been a lot more costly than a normal death in this category. I'm just dying in the worst possible places.
Yeah, it's normal to die in this category. Like even the record has deaths, but some deaths, not all deaths are made equal. Some deaths are much longer than others.
I just stand slow.
Oh, where was the slide?
What? My inputs right now. Oh my god, dude. It's fine.
And this area he's going into with the nitros, this is a secret gem route. You need to have the blue gem in order to get into this area, and he got the blue gem in Turtle Woods, the second level he did.
I don't even know.
So a lot of the time you need to get secrets from some levels to beat other levels.
Alright, there we go. Third time's the charm on that section.
Yeah. And then in this section he's trying to make cycles with these mines to try to not have to slow down very much. See if he makes it.
It's worth pointing out that when you hug the wall in this level and some others, it's the equivalent of doing frame perfect zigzag.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned zigzagging yet, but essentially diagonals are really fast in this game. So a lot of what you want to be doing is whenever you jump, or if you're good, whenever you slide, you also want to be kind of moving like diagonally up left and up right on the D-pads. And just like rapidly alternating those, and they speed you up by quite a lot if you do it well. It's one of those things that just it rewards you more the better you get at it. There's no like there's like a really high skill cap for this game because of that. You can just move faster and faster the more you zigzag.
Yeah, some of the top runners of this game can just their movement in general is just so much faster. So yeah, let's just forget about this warp one.
Yeah.
As soon as I get up.
The game really begins after warp one. Another one of these strats with the TNT right here, actually. Normally that box that's off to the right wouldn't get broken by the TNT, but if you get far enough off screen, it does break for some reason. Also, these masks that he's picking up, the things following him around, that's health. So if he gets hit, he loses a mask, and if he doesn't have any masks, he dies. But if you get 3 masks, you go into a special like invincible form. We call it third mask form, during which you can't be hurt by enemies. You're invincible, as the name suggests. But also I think you're supposed to move faster. Like the way they intended it was that you would move faster with invincibility. But because of the technique we're doing with neutral slide spinning, you can't do that while invincible, and so it actually slows you down quite a lot to go into third mask form. And so in some places he'll take intentional damage, or he'll route it so that he has deaths to get rid of his masks before he gets invincibility. There's one place in the run where he'll try to get third mask form, may or may not manage it, but it speeds up a certain section.
It's the first body slam box in the game, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong there, but they're just specific boxes that need to be body slammed. Alright, didn't be able to break both of the boxes though.
Alright, it's Softman25 here. Currently hitting up the hosting. I'll be gone in a bit, but I'm just going to hit you all up with some donations while I'm here. We've got one from Boris Best Friend, who's going to be actually live here a bit later, giving $31.50. Quote, I'm currently unbiased, but voting 2 birds, 1 stone to be replaced by guest for LEGO Star Wars. So that's an incentive that later on, one of the runners, that's a co-op run, is going to be replaced. And you can donate to see who goes away. And secondly, we've got Sloth giving, our guy Sloth, giving $5.25. Shout out to my man Rex, showing people the true spirit of Crash Bandicoot. Engine hype, Sloth. Is that yeah, OS Sloth. OS Sloth.
Yeah. Oh my.
What up, man?
Alright, look.
Kind of
Right, so this is the first boss for Peru. The bosses in this game are just notoriously easy.
Yeah, there's just like a break in between the hard levels. Sorry, there's an announcement going on. But yeah, so the pattern for this boss is the same every time, so you don't need to react to anything, you just wait.
Oh, damn it.
You can bounce on top of him like this, it's kind of cool. You're looking at a hot 17-minute warp 1 here.
Yeah. I've had a 128 with 17 before. Surprisingly, the third awards was just as bad. It just happens sometimes. You just have one of those levels that's just terrible. I'm just hoping it's not.
Yeah, you seem to have got back into the swing of it a bit more.
Yeah. It's the Crash 2 way. To lose so much time on one level.
Marathon runs of this game have a habit of not going quite so well.
Just thank God I'm not playing Crash 1 right now. Especially with this. Alright, so that's Ripperoo. Really easy boss. They can say the same thing about every boss in this game. They're just real easy.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess you can lose a fair bit of time on like Komodos and Engine, but like execution-wise, they're not too hard, I guess.
Alright, so what level do I go on to now? Barret.
Barret, I think.
Yeah, so Barret has the mechanic of riding a bear. Some boxes in Barret are really difficult to grab because they sped up the bear without changing the actual box layouts. So there's like 2 sets of boxes here that are actually really difficult in comparison to like the other ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess it's worth pointing out we're playing on the PAL version, which is kind of unusual for speedrunning. Most, especially PS1 games, are faster on the North American or Japanese versions. But for some reason in the Crash games, they sped up Crash's movement quite a lot on PAL. And for Crash 2, it makes enough of a difference to be like significantly faster in the run. So
Pretty sure Saiyans made the layout, by the way. Yeah.
So yeah, you got the first set of hard boxes, the second set's coming up soon.
I feel like the second set is a lot harder than the first set. The first set was those 4 boxes on the ice. I didn't really mention it, but this is the second set here. I missed the first one.
It's very easy to mess up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of runs will go like really well through warp 1 and then miss those boxes and you lose a bunch of time. Also, the movement on the bear is pretty cool. You normally when you charge, you have like a cooldown period after you finish charging where you can't charge again. But by jumping out of the charge, you cancel that, and so you can just keep charge jumping over and over.
Alright. Dude, Stu with the fucking shit.
Can we cease this bullying from Stuart in the chat, please? Is it Crash Crash?
I'm going to the right level? No, I'm not. Alright. I'm just eager to go into Snowbiz. It's like my favorite level in Warp 2.
It's a good level, yeah.
Alright. I just like the red gem route. So once again, this water level doesn't contain any of the nitro detonators, so I will have to wait sometimes for the boulder to destroy some boxes. The nitros. Shouldn't have spent that $10 at Mac. Shouldn't have spent the $10 at Mac. Should have just put it in the jar right now.
Okay. But yeah, this is another level where you really need to know the layout, or you're just gonna go into poles and nitros and stuff. Gotta wait for these ones.
It's also worth noting that when you go through those small sections between the boulder chase sequences, you can get an animation that makes you roll forwards, and it loses like a few seconds each time. But it doesn't, as long as you're like sliding and spinning, you should never get it.
Yeah, you can skip the rolls by just slide spin chaining through the trigger. I love that slide through the box filler, it's so good.
Oh, okay, so next level is Zero Deal. It's the first sewer level. Test you.
This is the least bad sewer level in my opinion. I'm not a fan of these levels, but this is the least bad one.
Sewer levels start getting really bad when they had those flamethrower dudes.
So this area is a secret area. You can just jump through that wall. That's not a glitch. That's intended. It's just one of the obscure secrets in this game.
A lot of the secrets in this game are very obscure. They give you really small hints. They just expect you to be able to go off it.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's all these nitros in this room. What are you supposed to do in there?
jeez.
We made it.
It worked out in the end. That's all that matters.
Yeah, the reason there's a delay is because we're using an HD capture card because there were tech problems with the capture cards we were using.
Yeah, it was. We couldn't figure out what was going on because as soon as we started streaming, it just stopped picking up the standard one.
Also, yeah, another PAL difference. The body slam has a much bigger radius on PAL and on the Japanese version as well. It's just really bad on the North American version. So some groups of boxes, like body slam boxes, that you can get in one body slam on PAL, you can't on NTSC. And body slamming is slow, so that's important.
I feel like, yeah, they're delaying everything. We just wanted to get it running as soon as possible.
It was this or nothing.
So it didn't go as far behind schedule as, like, yeah.
Yeah, it's alright. So yeah, Snowbiz, this level is so good. When it's done well, it looks so good.
Oh my god. The boxes cooperate.
Do you not have to TNT spin those ones? I thought you did.
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to TNT spin most things.
Yeah.
It just looks nicer.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's one of the... Oh man. Yeah, you can slide through these hedgehogs, but if they like activate in time, they will hit you.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to like get to them quickly enough. Once they bring their like spikes out properly, you can't slide through them, they just kill you. Oh, what?
Yeah. Sometimes that happens with that body slam. No, thank God.
So those are TNT spins. We've probably done them before and just haven't mentioned them, but if you spin and then jump off a TNT, you destroy it like instantly without getting damaged by it. Because the TNT's explosion radius like expands quite slowly, so you're able to escape from it before it hits you. You can't do that with nitros. Their explosion expands much more quickly.
It's kind of close. Nearly fell off. Even though it is a 2D section, it is still completely 3D, and you can actually fall off the like front.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these 2D sections have invisible walls in the front, so you can't like come off the front, but some don't. It seems really arbitrary which ones do and which ones don't.
Just gonna wait for that. Oh no, not the first one. It's a body slam. Did that the other day. Just missed the first box, got all the way to the top, and then body slammed by accident and just slided all the way back. Oh, yeah.
That's alright, he had a mask.
Normally you'd want to keep that mask for a bonus strat, but sometimes you just never keep it.
Yeah, so if he had a mask here, he could damage boost straight through that stack with the TNTs. But because he didn't, he had to take that a little bit slower.
Heavy air crash, doesn't go there. The next level air crash, it's the only level that you do twice in the run, because you cannot actually get all boxes in your first visit. So I'll just be getting the Death Route Gem and the Crystal. But in the highly likely chance I do die on air crash, I'll just have to do the Death Route when I revisit.
That's 2 levels in a row you've done that.
Shout out to Warframe Body Slams.
But yeah, there's a secret area in this level that you can't access on the first visit. Like, There are a few levels that you're supposed to have to backtrack to, but through glitchy movement and stuff, we can access the secret areas on the first visit. But this one you can't. It's just impossible. It's like a completely separate loading zone. So we need 2 visits.
So I'm skipping checkpoints because I need to exit this level for a secret warp, which will lead me to Snowgo's secret entrance. You need to get all the secret entrances for 100%. I nearly died.
Yeah,
there.
that was
that was pretty bad. Don't reach for the low save button.
Yeah. But yeah, so this area, he came in through a skull platform. We call them death routes.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, there's a few different names for them, but essentially you need to get up to the platform without dying. Otherwise the platform disappears and you can't get to this area. So if he had died, he'd have had to do a bit more on the second visit, kind of reroute a little. And this strat is sick. The Swag Master 420. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the secret exit. You just have to bounce on these and then get walked out to the secret warp room. So typically you'll take this path to get into the Snowgo, to get the Snowgo red gem, but since we've already got it through the glitched high jump method, we don't actually need to do this section, but we enter it because we can't get out of this warp room any other way.
Yeah. Doesn't it give you 1% as well?
Yeah, you will, unlocking it gives you 1%, but you don't need to enter it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So this is the one that you have to enter.
So despite us not needing the secret exit for a gem or anything, it gives you percentage, so you have to get them anyway. And this is a 100% run, so.
Yeah, so this is the second boss, Komodo Bros. There is a faster strat for to make him in the final stage only throw like 1 sword, but I actually don't know how to do it. So
I've got no idea either.
Yeah.
So second phase is alright, but third phase I don't understand. But yeah, you can kind of manipulate these guys a bit, but it's tricky. Very tricky.
I got 2 swords. Yeah. Sometimes you press
That wasn't
3.
a bad third phase, like,
If
could
you're
do it.
far enough away from is it Joe the swan? Joe's
the skinny one.
Yeah. So if you're far enough away from Komodo Joe, you can just get him to get Mo. So only throw 2 swords instead of 3.
So yeah, this is plant food. This is the second level with a timer gem. You saw one of them in Air Crash back in Warp 1. This one, the route for this level's interesting. You're going for the one cycle, right?
Yeah, I'll go for one cycle.
So
I'll probably kill myself in the bonus though, because
yeah, that's right.
it's safer.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a load of boxes at the start here, up until the bonus.
I'll get all boxes up until the bonus, and then I'll
And then that timer disappears when you enter the bonus. And then if you kill yourself in the bonus, the timer actually resets. You can't see it, it's invisible now, but it reset to where it was when you started the level, which gives you loads of time to finish the rest, and still get the...
Yeah, good thing I
timer
actually
down.
reset my timer.
You can do this without doing the death in the bonus, you just do it without resetting the timer, but it's kind of tight. It's just safer in a marathon run to do the reset strat, because if you go for the no death and fail it, you have to re-enter the level and do the whole thing again.
You can get past those plants without actually losing your mask, but it's pretty tight. So since I don't have my mask, I'm gonna be killing these plants and then going back to the checkpoint.
Yeah. And he doesn't need to break these boxes at the end because he'll be respawning at the checkpoint anyway. Oh, what was that?
Not like this, man.
Can you still make it?
I hope so. I think I should have enough time. It restarts completely from like 1:15, so I should have enough time. Please. Oh, yeah, okay.
No. Okay, so that's the timer, Jeff.
Oh, man. That was a bit scary. Yeah, in these sort of... In like the exits of the levels, especially in Warp 3, you can get like sort of stuck under an invisible ceiling, which is really low, and you get stuck in these weird crawling sections when you're trying to slide spin.
Yeah. Oh, I guess to answer the question in the chat, the in the corner of the webcam you can see the other stream, which is on Twitch TV/Oz Speedrun Marathon 2. They're playing Klonoa at the moment, so if you want to check that out for free. But Crash has still got a while to go.
Oh yeah, so this section is actually
What?
okay.
Good 3D range.
Yeah. Yeah, this section is actually okay then. I guess I have to get the gem jump now because I've died, but yeah, you're not meant to be able to reach this area from the start of the level. You're meant to be able to just go through a secret warp found in digging it, I believe, to get these boxes. Oh, thank God. Good save.
Yeah, I think it's digging it. Yeah, these ruin levels are notoriously difficult, both casually and as a speedrun.
Oh wow.
Oh no.
Pretty range is something, my friend, right now. So back to the start.
Yeah,
For the first
as we
time.
said, some deaths in this game are just horribly bad. Oh my god.
What is going on? I guess it's just one of those levels again.
We Turtlewoods now.
Yeah, Turtlewood's the second coming. Plus 3 minutes over a normal time.
Sorry, can I interrupt for a second? We just made $2,000!
It's really easy to accidentally like go off the 3D range of these platforms. They're pretty skinny.
At this point, I just can't believe it at this point.
Yeah.
So that last donation was $50 from Sprag saying, "Go Rex, Perth representing."
Yep. Why is that happening? I honestly can't tell why that's happening. I'm gonna take that so slowly now. This is like the 10th time. No, where's the road, dude? Shout outs to Pity Mouse. Yeah, shout outs to Sprague. Anyone from Perth, basically. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, please don't.
Just go and die.
No!
What is... is it the D-pad?
I honestly don't know at this point, dude. Thank God I hit a checkpoint. That's all I care about. I'm trying to do it, like... I'm trying so hard to not do a diagonal there, I have no idea. Nearly an embed. So that was like Road to Ruin are notorious for their embeds and getting stuck in everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrible job. Yeah.
It's especially a thing on PAL as well. Something I guess it's something to do with the increased movement speed, but it's really easy to just clip into scenery and get stuck.
Oh my god. What is going on? These diagonals are fierce. I don't think it's a controller. There we go.
Yeah.
So that's Ritual and Gem Jump. It skips the whole death route.
Yeah, that's a pretty hard one for new runners because you need to zigzag it, and learning to zigzag like well can be difficult at first.
I recommend stopping zigzagging. I honestly wasn't even zigzagging that. I was just, I don't know, I was just putting a bit too much pressure on the top of them.
Yeah.
So that bonus is casually you would just go backwards and forwards, activating all of these like iron boxes, but with a glitched high jump and some zigzag you can just jump straight over the gap.
You have to hit it from the top.
Did that just happen again?
Yeah.
That-
I guess it's, I don't know.
I don't know, it's just
Like,
on, it's just on
I have
basic.
trouble in these levels with that as well, and I'm used to the controller, so I guess it might be a thing.
Yeah, I guess it's just too much pressure on the top. It's just how I'm holding the button down. I have to pay attention to that because that's not a good thing. Especially in Ruination if that comes up.
Yeah, yeah.
God, yeah. 40 minutes. Shoutouts to being about 9 minutes behind world record at this point.
Yeah. So yeah, the second sewer level, this one, it's not great. It's hard. It's kind of slow. It has this water that prevents you from sliding through it. Like you can just like hop through it. And those enemies with the flamethrowers, who you can get past with some really precise setups, but it's really dangerous, really tricky. And in most cases, it's safer to just wait for them.
I'm gonna take damage here because I'm going to death abuse here. Yeah. Those,
It's not good to get that mask there because you want to. Well, I can't remember why, but normally you don't.
for some reason it's bad. I'm sure someone in chat will
Yeah, I
know.
can't remember. I haven't run this in ages.
I'm gonna be real careful with the D-pad here because I don't
You get
really.
to skip a whole like box thing in this bonus by just high jumping up on the metal crates. You're normally supposed to do a bunch of stuff with exclamation mark boxes. Yeah, you can get through these spinning blades. Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's good to get at least one of them.
It's good to not die there.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. If you can get both of them, you can keep 2 masks through, and then you. What? Don't you need the?
Yeah,
other boxes?
I because I've already
I see.
activated that guy. I always just like.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
But yeah, if you can keep 2 masks into here, you don't have to wait on any of these flamethrower guys. You can just damage this through them all. But because he only kept 1 mask, you had to wait for one of them.
So using the mask.
Yeah, fair enough.
And you have to go to the normal one. The intended one. So, yeah. It was quite silly when you're halfway through.
Next level is Unbearable. It's the final chase level, but the twist in this one is they replace the boulder with a giant bear. Yeah, the community has a name for skipping those flame guns, by the way. But
Yeah, I don't know if we're
we
allowed
can't-
to
we
say
can't
it.
say it.
We have a swear jar at the event. I don't know if that counts or not.
How many deaths are we at? 200?
Yeah, I don't know. That's huge.
Let's throw 50 in the jar.
Yeah, this level has a lot of just like straight, NSSing in a straight line, which can be pretty cool. Like you don't need to stop much. The enemies and those wooden fences break to slides and spins, so you don't need to stop for them. And then you death abuse down that checkpoint, because normally the bear breaks that bridge and opens this route.
Okay.
But he takes a while to get there. You get them long before he does, and so it ends up being quicker to break the checkpoint, death abuse, and it just opens without the bear having to run all the way there. And then this secret area is very cycle based. You're working with the cycles on the bullets. Take some intentional damage to get through it a bit faster.
Yeah, this should be fine.
What?
Frame perfect jump.
Not bad.
I don't know if that's frame
Yeah,
perfect.
no, I
but
think
there's a
it's
small window.
positioning. Those guys with the sword.
No,
That's awful.
that's so not what I wanted to do there.
Yeah, those guys with the saw blades only damage you on the actual saw blades. The tops of them don't hurt you, I think.
Also, something unique about those two life boxes at the top of the level. They're the only two life boxes in the game, I'm pretty sure, that actually spawn infinite lives and don't turn into normal question mark boxes after you break them.
Yeah, you can just farm lives off them. If you want to get like a practice file with 99 lives, it's a really good place to farm them.
Alright.
Oh, nice.
Jump. I don't understand that. Zigzag move. Remind us of zigzag move.
Yeah.
It's the relative meme. I really should. Hopefully. Somehow practice zigzagging. But I've got most of the big zigzagging strats out of the way, so
Yeah.
I'm happy I could do those at least.
And then, if you didn't have enough bear, you get some bear in your bear section.
So, at the end of this level, we grab the gem and then we go backwards because there is actually a secret warp to the first secret actual level. Oh, that's not just an entrance. So you touch the bear and you get sent off to totally bear.
Yeah. Yeah, there's two of these secret levels. They're just like they only have a box gem. There's no crystal or anything, and so if you get through the whole level without breaking all the boxes, you get nothing from it. That box though, that was delayed.
This is arguably the easiest bear level. As soon as you find out like how it actually is laid out. I mean, at first the like darkness is a bit of a challenge because you don't really know what's coming.
Yeah.
But all in all, it's a really simple level once you've played it a few times.
Yeah, this is one of 3 levels with darkness, I think. The other 2 you'll meet a bit later.
I think there's
I didn't realize the entire time.
that was totally fair. Just a very straightforward bear level.
And then we have another bear level afterwards.
Oh, it could be the worst bear level.
Yeah.
After the easiest, you go to the worst.
No, but you mean Barrett's not the worst? I would have said Barrett's the worst.
Barrett's just difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Bear Down's kind of boring at the start. You go the movement speed is variable in the bear levels, and at the start of Bear Down you move so slowly.
Yeah. It really throws you off after like playing through Totally Bear, which is a relatively fast like speed level. It just feels sluggish, and it feels like it's just so easy to like overshoot or undershoot.
Yeah. It ramps its speed up as the level goes on, but at the start it's really bad.
It's like a certain batch of ice that. Oh man.
What?
It's like the only two hard boxes in this level.
Yeah, there's not really much else to say about this level.
It's just
yeah, I was trying to find something to say, but there is a secret exit at the end here. He'll grab the box gem and then come back out onto these little platforms. This is definitely the most obvious secret exit. It's the one that you're expected to find first, I guess. And this takes you into Air Crash, which is the level we mentioned earlier. That's the only one you have to go to twice. This secret entrance is completely separated off from the rest of the level, so there's no way to skip into it early. And it has boxes in it, so it's required for the box gem in Air Crash.
Some guys barged in without like
this level was probably pretty
Yeah, this
straightforward.
section's tricky. You have lots of nitros and no mask.
barged in without like.
But then you hit the nitro detonator and it makes the main pass through the level easier than the first time, because you've got no nitros to worry about.
Yeah. Something I like struggled with No-Go, because I wasn't used to having the nitros at the end of Air Crash, because you never actually see them in 100%. Because I think there's two nitros on the final path before the exit. It just threw me off so much. I just played No-Go, which is the any % no game over abuse category.
Yeah, it's kind
There's
of
a bunch of 80% categories in this game.
Yeah, no-go is kind of an all levels category. There's a really actual any % for this game is very glitched. You can get all the crystals just through a glitch in the first level. So people run no game over abuse, which basically you have to beat all the levels, but it doesn't require all the gems and stuff like this run does.
Sometimes you can like jump on that box and it just doesn't boost you into the air, and you just sort of do a small jump off it.
Yeah, there's a few bouncy boxes like that. There's the one in Hanging Out as well. It just doesn't bouncy sometimes. Yeah, we've already done the death route here. We did that on the first visit, so we just go straight past it. And then we do a cool strat here, where we don't have to jump. We don't have
pretty bad cycle.
Don't have to jump on all these platforms. We just damage abuse and get up on there with the jetboard.
I do, in fact, have my wristband, so that's good.
All right.
Alright, so now we'll be going into Tiny, which is the third boss. Tiny can lose you a lot of time just because of RNG with what platforms fall.
Yeah, I think there's some manipulation you can do with Tiny. I've heard about it, but I'm not really sure how it works. Yeah, he just follows you around, and you need to lead him onto the red flashing platforms. And it's 3 cycles, and it just gets slightly harder each time.
So just going around on these 4 squares. It's not the worst tiny so far. But it's always the final like phase that really matters. If it's a corner, it's not a corner.
Nice. Good on you.
You go now. Go now.
Yep. And we've got a donation from Jordan Summers, who gives $5.25 and says,
Oh, no.
"Someone please
Not like
use
this."
this money to buy Rex a sandwich." Frowny face emoji. Hopefully Beyond Blue can buy Rex a sandwich with that donation.
I'd like a sandwich right now. Yeah, let's just not
my
talk
God.
about that thing that happened.
There's nothing to say about that. There's a cool thing you could do where you like dance in midair, and someone said to do it in the chat.
I want a sandwich now. We're gonna have to run this game. So I could be a lot worse.
Okay, now he's actually dead, and we're not, so
Now,
we get to go to Warp 4, which is probably the hardest warp, I think.
Warp 4, yeah. There's a few levels in Warp 4 that are like just terrible. And by a few, it's all of them except, I'd say behaving and Cold Hard Crash are fairly simple. But
Yeah,
Ruination, Hanging Out, and
Digging it.
Digging It are
Yeah.
just not your friend ever.
Not easy. So yeah, this is the second of the Ruin levels. It's kind of a... It's a copy in a lot of ways of the first one. There's a lot of the same box layouts, but like slightly harder. Like at the very start there was that group of boxes. In Road to Ruin, it just had another box behind it, but in Ruination, it has a nitro behind it. So if you just try and slide spin through it, you die.
I'm gonna be a bit careful here if I don't know, just in case I do some weird diagonals again. So yeah, that's also a copy from Road to Ruin, those boxes there, but they're all nitros instead of actual boxes, so we don't even need to activate them. The game will just blow them up at the end of the level anyway.
Yeah, the nitro detonator will destroy them even if you don't activate them.
Also, we don't really need to ride that green gem platform. We can just jump straight across it.
It's like a really small gap, but the green gem takes forever to cross it if you try and ride it. It moves so slowly. So you just do a glitch high jump over the gap and much faster. That was alright, definitely.
That was alright.
Keep green gem route as well. That really control you with the logs. And then this bonus is notorious for being difficult and dumb. You can break all of those with one body slam. It's
not that hard, but sometimes.
And then these body slams are pretty scary looking as well, because you're right next to the TNTs. And then this whole section just looks chickened out. Oh, what?
Not like this. It always waits until it's like the most costly it can be for it to kill me there. Oh well.
There's a guy called Matt13 lol says, "Can I get a shout out on the stream?" The answer is no.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be real careful with the button here. Jeez. It does. Yeah, shout outs to Dex with the D-pad issues. Yeah. That's something better.
Yeah, what?
I do have one. I kind of, I don't know, since it wasn't like my console that was being used, I kind of just expected, I expected the controller, but yeah, that was pretty silly of me. But I'm getting a lot more used to the controller.
Okay, through the bonus. Good stuff. There's also something that can happen in that bonus where boxes at the end despawn because there's too much stuff on screen. It's especially an issue on PS1, I think, or on older PS2s.
Has that donation been met? It's been an hour.
The what? The crash
donation?
dance. I have no idea.
If it got met, then I guess.
No, unfortunately, that has not been met.
Alright, good.
But yeah, if you do want to make it the thing, yeah, make sure to put donations in and saying that you want Crash Dance at the end.
Yeah.
We are still $150 off of that goal.
Donate
Out
for
of $150.
Oh, yeah, those platforms are a bit, like, tricky. They just seem a bit off. Also, because I died there, I actually lost the, mask.
Oh yeah, no mask.
So I can't do the mask strat in the next level hanging out.
Yeah,
This kind of sucks.
Yeah, the next level is I mentioned it earlier briefly, but there's the one place in the game where you want invincibility in the next level, but you need to bring 2 masks out of this level, and he didn't manage it, so we're not going to see that, but it's alright. Can still do like damage abuses and stuff.
Yeah, we got another $5.25 from Vertical DSB who says, Chobo would be proud of this pace, Rex. Enjoy your sandwich.
Yeah, shout out to Chobo Loco, my favorite casual Let's Player of Crash 2 No-Go. I could have just skipped this guy because I have the mask and I don't really need to keep it. But I guess I'll just rather spend my time explaining what I should have done instead of actually doing that thing.
Yeah. Good commentary. But yeah, it's these hangrail sections that are really slow, but are sped up a lot by invincibility. This one you would have to do normally regardless, but the next hangrail section, if you brought 2 masks out of the previous level, you could do it with invincibility and it would be much faster. But instead, he's going to damage boost through some of the enemies to speed it up slightly. That was weird. I guess no damage boost then. Instead, he has to wait on the cycles, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I wasn't going to risk that.
But yeah, you can just see how slow these are. But then you would have this walking section, which would be slower with invincibility. So, it balances itself out a bit.
So I'm gonna miss the crystal here on purpose because we need to go back for the secret entrance into Totally Fly anyway, so...
Yeah. I don't know if it really matters whether you get it the first time through or the second time, but...
Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, that bouncy box can be a bit
And then this
tricky.
is tricky. Okay.
Yeah, it is, okay.
You can very easily get messed up by lag there. When the TNTs blow up, it can cause some lag, which can throw off your timing, but...
Yeah, I'm gonna try to... Yeah, we grab the gem and then go back. Grab the crystal and then enter this secret route down here. It's a 70k.
I can't remember if it was 7-0 or 7...
I think it was 70.
No, I don't know.
7-0, I think.
Yeah, I guess that's something worth pointing out, but models of consoles can make a lot of difference in this game in terms of lag. Playing on a Slim is much better than playing on a Fat, and then certain models of Slim are better than others, and it's just a big mess.
Wrong way slide at the start there. Yeah, so like the other Totally level, Totally Bear, the gimmick here is that it's in the dark, but this is just a normal like woods level, like Turtle Woods or the pits.
This bonus is cool because you kind of outrun the fireflies, and so by the end of it you're doing it completely in the dark. In the main level, the fireflies keep up with you, but in the bonus, they just kind of move at their own speeds and. Oh, going all out here. Not going for the...
No, I'm not going for... Oh, I'll try it once. If I don't get it, it's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I've lost more time in other levels, so...
So the safe strat there is to skip the firefly. Oh, yeah. Skip the firefly, body slam some of the boxes, and then go back for the firefly. But if you're feeling good, you can do some of the level blind and not have to backtrack. But it's kind of hard.
Alright, I only broke one.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no.
That's alright. Yeah, so you see the firefly disappear like right at the end there, so.
So that's all the secret levels done. There's one more secret entrance we need to get, which is in Digging It, which is the next level.
You gonna go for the Jeep?
No.
Why not? Just once. Just get the death route platform, remember?
I don't really get it. I've never even attempted it.
Oh,
It's a 1 in 4 chance as well, and you need to...
Nah, it's alright. Yeah, so there is a trick in this level where you can save some time by doing a box duplication. It's both difficult and random, so and doesn't save that much time. So most runners don't go for it. So
It's alright. Like, we have another duplication glitch in the very next level, so...
yeah, you'll still get to see what a dupe looks like, just not in this level. You can just jump around this fence for whatever reason.
I'm pretty sure those things are on a set cycle. I'm not too sure. Some of them might be random, some of them aren't. Alright.
You have to get this checkpoint before the bonus for safety, because if you if you come out of the bonus and then get the checkpoint will save your box count before it's finished scrolling, and so it doesn't save all of the boxes in the bonus. So if you then die, you lose some of the boxes in the bonus and can't get the box gem.
By the way, this is.
So just for safety, you get the checkpoint first and then do the bonus.
The fact that I've just done this first try is pretty damn.
So we're only going to go and grab these 2 boxes at the start of the death route and then backtrack through. And then we're going to go backwards for it at the end of the level.
This is the stuff that the dupe would skip. You wouldn't have to go into the death route like this, and then there's another thing as well.
That was close.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's actually bees in this level that chase you. But you hardly see them.
Yeah.
They're
You move
more of
too
a
fast.
threat than bee hazing.
And then yeah, this is the other end of the death route. Rather than, well, I mean, this level's laid out really weirdly. You have to do backtracking because the death route has checkpoints in it. So, but yeah, we go through here backwards, get this stuff. Yeah, you got it. Oh.
Yeah, those are plants, bombs that they spit out. They can't really hit you when you're sliding and spinning, so they're not really that much of a threat. But sometimes they can just get you randomly. So here, once again, we're just gonna get the box gem and then go backwards because
No death abuse off the gravedigger.
I just hit this.
Yeah, it's no big deal. But yeah, so he's got all the gems and stuff, and now he needs the secret exit, which is just on this platform here. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes the plant doesn't go down in time. You have to body slam it while it's like cowering from you like that, but sometimes it just doesn't like go down in time and you just
Yeah.
get...
That's what I was doing.
And yeah, this secret entrance, if you remember Road to Ruin at the very start, he was doing the jump off to the side and getting that big stack of boxes. The Road to Ruin secret entrance is how you would normally get those, but we've got it already, so we don't need to bother.
Yeah, and you don't need to like exit through that like secret entrance either, so we exit through totally play because it'll bring us straight back into Warp 4.
So yeah, this is Cold Hard Crash. The route for this level is crazy. If you do it intended, you have to do a bunch of backtracking and like multiple trips through death routes and stuff. But we have a box tube that we can do, which, as far as I know, it doesn't really save much time, but it makes the level much easier. So it's free, so it's worth doing. So we skip this checkpoint. I guess we'll explain it kind of as we do it. Yeah. So you skip a checkpoint there. Skip the bonus as well, because we're going to need the bonus to do the box shoot.
It saves 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, it's always a bit more than that.
Yeah. It's not big. It's much less than big in it. So yeah, skip that other checkpoint as well. We just needed to get as far as this death route. We just needed to stand on the death route in order to save it, because we need the death route for later. But the box dupe requires dying, so if we didn't go forward to the death route, we wouldn't be able to get into it because of the death. So now we backtrack to the bonus, get all the boxes in the bonus. Oh.
Come on, man.
Oh, nice. And then when we leave the bonus, just immediately kill ourselves.
while the box counter is still counting down, and that will keep our boxes. And we'll start back at the beginning with 72 extra boxes.
Yeah. So all of the boxes he broke, except for the ones in the bonus, all of the boxes he broke respawn, but they still count on his box counter, so he can then break them again. And this allows us to skip the whole like main path through the level after the death route. So now we do need to break the checkpoints. There's no more intentional deaths. But the bonus is closed, so you can't re-break the boxes in the bonus. But all the rest of it we can do again.
So I will be skipping some boxes in the death route, just because if you get too many boxes, you will actually not get the box gem.
Yeah.
So you'll get a counter at the end of the level that just says like 156 out of 155 or something.
Yeah.
So you need exactly 155, otherwise you won't get the box gem. So I'm going to skip those 2 boxes, and 1 more at the end of the level. That was awkward.
Yeah, that was weird. Do you not just 3D range with the front of the... Yeah?
Yeah, I've never done it though.
Okay. There's like an invisible wall that you can press up against. But yeah, as Rex said, the way the boxes work, you have to have... It's not like at least 155, you need exactly 155, so if you get too many boxes, it won't work.
Yeah, ice physics are a bit weird, so when you get a bit like out of where you want to be, you just have things like that happen. But I'm actually going to break those 2 boxes that I've been skipping so far, just because I want the mask in the top one for the final set of nitros in this death route, because they are actually pretty difficult to get past. So I just want that extra safety.
I'm going to have to show you the strats for this later, because it's so much easier.
Yeah. It's just a D-pad. The D-pad's being a bit awkward and things like, oh god, that's not good.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So,
that's right.
so now we just need to break a few more boxes. Okay, then I think I'll let's go.
I think so.
Yep, okay. We don't want to break too many boxes, of course, because we don't want to go over the limit. So we have 153 now, so we need only 2 boxes here, so we'll break these 2, and then just leave those 3.
Yeah. Oh. Shout outs to the Klonoa runner on the other stream who just got a PB in the marathon.
Might have done a mini as well.
So yeah, behaving. This level's a bit more straightforward than some of the other ones in Waterfall. It's a similar theme to Digging It, but less complicated, I guess. Oh.
Having no luck. Okay.
So you got a brief glimpse there of the bees that are chasing you. They're a bit more of a threat in this level than they were in Digging It. They come in groups of 5, and I think they move faster. I'm not certain about that, but yeah, they definitely are more likely to catch you.
So normally spinning on those red sections will put you in the ground, like what just happened there. But when you're slide spinning, it actually doesn't put you in the ground.
Yeah, it's like only if you're spinning while stationary.
Yeah.
That it, so we go forward to the checkpoint and then backtrack for this secret. That nitro staircase is not real nitros. They're just fake. They have a secret at the top of them. And then that purple gem route has like a bunch of really hard platforming in it that we can completely skip by just death abusing, because the gem is right at the start of the route. So we just grab the gem, kill ourselves, and then continue, and don't need to do any of the hard stuff. And then these boxes are awful. The nitros bounce randomly, so they can just screw you up.
I'm not going for the strat.
Yeah.
There's a strat at the end of this level where you can jump on one of the like walls, I guess, and dodge the explosion of the nitros and still get to the end of the level before the bees catch you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty tricky.
You need to go through that end section very quickly to make that. So instead he sniped the nitro detonator with one of the bees when he dug in the ground, which is just the other way of doing it. Alright, Warp 4 done. Getting close to the end now. So this boss tests your mashing and tests your ability to count hits.
Oh, hell. I was
So close. So what you want to do there is get all 10 hits on both arms in those first two little phases, and it saves a bunch of time. That wasn't too bad actually, it broke very quickly afterwards. And then shoulders, you want to count.
Oh. 4 and 1.
Oh, that's wicked.
good. 2, 4. So I'm just gonna wait for it.
Okay. That's double shoulders. If you break one of those shoulders before you break the other one, you lose a bunch of time. So you want to make sure to break them at the same time. And then you can get all 5 hits off on the first time he pops up, but it's very precise.
With your resistance, prepare to suffer his wrath.
So the next level is Piston It Away, which is notoriously one of the hardest levels because of how long it is and the fact that you just can't die.
Yeah, it's very, very punishing to die in. There's a death route in this level, so if he dies before he gets to the death route, he has to re-enter the level. But he can't even like enter the death route the first time he gets there because there's boxes after the death route. So he has to like backtrack and do all this complicated stuff.
You can
without dying.
get on, like, just land on the death route and then just
Yeah.
die to like just save the death route in case you're. Oh man. Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, so he can't just continue. He has to re-enter because the death route is gone at that point. I guess that's called a wrong way slide. I don't know what exactly causes that, but sometimes if you start trying to slide spin, he'll slide in the direction he's facing rather than the direction you're pressing. Sometimes happens after you spawn in.
Ooh, yeah. I go for that. Just take it slow.
Yeah. There's some really crazy traps. Oh no.
Alright, I'm probably just take that a bit carefully now. It's just not working out well. This is like, I would say this is probably the last hard level in the game. The last one that can cause a lot of issues.
I don't know, this is the 5 gem route in space now.
Well,
Yeah.
you can always death abuse for that at
Yeah.
the start of the level just to get consistent cycles. Oh,
No, that's all good, it's all good.
Okay.
Lose the mask, but you're still alive.
Oh yeah. Cycles seem to just stop when you take mask damage. Yeah. So I'm gonna go onto a death row here, just because
Yeah.
I'm just not feeling
Just for
confident.
safety. Normally in a run you would go straight past the death route, do a bunch of other stuff and then backtrack to it all without dying. But yeah, just for safety. Rather than having to redo the level if he dies, he's just going to stand on it.
Yeah, because around this part is probably the worst place to like die, and it is kind of possible.
Yeah. The cycles here are pretty consistent. Like you can predict what you're gonna be facing, but still, dumb stuff can happen.
Yeah, we got a $1.50 donation from Fire Striker, who says, hey Rex, nice run. Here's to a good cause. Hashtag code LICOING. Hashtag save the animals. We got a save the animals incentive for the Metroid run. It's on Station 2. Make sure you donate to kill, or say definitely kill the animals.
Yeah,
if
reminder
you
to
wanna
kill the
donate.
animals. Alright, so if you die in the bonus, you don't have to re-enter. That's one nice thing. Like, deaths in the bonus don't remove the death route, but anywhere else in the level they do.
Yeah, so I got shrunk.
Nice shrink route. So yeah, it's a good job he stepped on the death route, otherwise he'd have had to redo the whole level at that point. Which would be
Forgot
pretty
that
awful.
alive, the enemy down there.
All the way on the other end.
So you jump on top of that guy to launch yourself on top of the wall in front of you, and you can just slide spin across it instead of like having to avoid all the obstacles.
Oh, well, where was this?
So you can pretty jump around this final piston instead of like landing on that guy and waiting for his cycle, but
Yeah, if you just like walk off the edge and spin, you always kill him. So. That come through on stream, or was that just? Yeah.
oh yeah. I'm sorry about that. So this level is spaced out. I'm going to just death abuse at the start here, so I can get consistent cycles in the red or the multicolored gem route. Here.
Yeah, so this is the last gem route. You need all 5 colored gems for this one. As you can see there was a green gem platform, and then there would be a red gem platform, and whatever else. And there's no checkpoints or anything in the 5 gem route, so you need to do it all in one go.
Oh man. Oh, okay, so I'll just wait this out. There's only one, oh, okay. Okay, this is not going well.
Not like
The motto of the run right now. This is not going well.
That's alright.
It's okay, it's fine. So I guess we're doing casual strats here because I have no idea what sort of cycles I'm getting on these pistons.
Yeah, those spinning discs are kind of off sync with the rest of the cycles. So if you don't know what cycle you're gonna get, you can't really predict it. Like.
So once again here, we're gonna jump on top of that guy and just go across the top.
Yeah, there's like a thin kind of wall that you can slide spin across at the top there. That's another example of escaping the TNT blast radius.
Just a little bit too far there. Oh, I'm gonna not die, apparently.
So just one more normal level left, one more like platforming level, and then 2 jetpack levels remaining.
It's all smooth from here. Well, it should be
Yeah,
smooth from here.
Should be.
But
Spaced Out is the last level where you would expect really bad things to happen.
yeah, that mushroom gets me sometimes. I just get stuck under it and I
Yeah,
just can't.
some weird scenery in these levels.
So this level also has a death route, but you don't even need to like enter through the front, because you can just backtrack through the back and get all the boxes and the gem anyway. So it's not that big of a deal. It's not like Pistonnets.
Yeah, like even if you did want to go through the front of the death route, you don't need the platform. You can just make the jump with a glitch high jump. The people are asking for jetpack lifts.
Oh no. In this run, if you wanted to end about like, I don't know, 2 minutes earlier, then sure. But it won't end with a title script, the credits. It'll end with a crash. So I kind of wanted to keep that mask because it's very useful for the jetpack levels, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So we're backtracking here. We're gonna backtrack until the gem, then turn back. This normally doing the like typical way of doing this without neutral slide spinning and stuff is kind of difficult because the fireflies run out really fast, and you have so you basically have to do a lot of the level in the dark after the death route to get the boxes. Alright, so that's the end of the platforming.
Yeah. That was the last 10. Oh, it's not the last NSSing you'll see because there's the little platforms at the start of the jetpack levels, but that's the end of the platforming. Yeah, for some reason they thought it was a good idea to just add a completely new mechanic in the last couple of levels, like the last warp. I don't know.
Also, in my opinion, the best music in the game, in the jetpack levels. So yeah, people in the Twitch chat are talking about jetpackless, which is a strat you can use in this level, where you can basically do the whole level without the jetpack. But it's very prone to like crashes and everything because you can if you get electrocuted without the jetpack, it just
Yeah, the game just crashes, yeah.
because it has not loaded the it doesn't have the animation loaded for the just normal crash electrocution.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, in I think that's a power only thing, where you can just go through those scientists.
Yeah. The on NTSC you have to wait for them to go electric again before you can hit them a second time.
Sometimes the nitro detonator there can also be a bit finicky and just not explode.
Yeah, like if you slide spin past it and don't like stop, it doesn't activate for some reason.
So I've got one level in the boss left. I don't know how fast I can do this, but I'm probably going to be like 20 seconds underestimate at this rate. Which
What was the
is
estimate?
terrible.
140? No, you're alright. You got a couple Yeah, the jetpack is actually really annoying to control as well. The controls are not good. It's very floaty. It's very very easy to accidentally just run into things that kill you.
Oh. That's fine. Oh, that's bad. It's not that big of a depth though.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Right at the end.
Didn't the record die in fact there?
The record?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, maybe.
You would know.
Yeah.
Alright, so the final boss
Yeah,
is Cortex.
boss.
Yeah, we quote unquote boss because it's the easiest thing in the game.
Yeah, so at this point he has 97%, and the final boss gives you 3%. So
At this
we'll
point,
be done very quick,
hopefully
very
at
soon.
97%. So time would be on the last hit of
Oh
Cortex.
yeah, I guess I'll stop the time.
So yeah. So yeah, it's just the most straightforward boss.
I didn't stop.
138.
Whoa! So yeah, that was Crash 2. Check out speedrun.com/Crash Bandicoot 2.
What do you suppose happened
Or
to
is it just Crash 2?
And what
Yeah,
about
go
the
speedrun.com/Crash, bring up all
Yeah.
the Crash games. Because I think all of them have their own unique things that make them an interesting speed game.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the top tier runs of Crash 2 and 3 and 1, they just look amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout outs to all the top runners of those games.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. That was Crash 2. Up next, we've got Sinoga with Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. So we'll take a bit of time to set that up. We've got one donation right at the end from JRP, who says, "Hello, Australia Speedrun Marathon. What a nice day, is it? It would be great if we all posted a cat in the chat. I'm stuck at the airport for another 2 hours and said I would donate. Of Act was in chat